A bright Saturday morning, tea in my favorite mug, and a phone that would not stop buzzing. One tiny message turned my calm world upside down. It said my husband was not at the office. He was at a fancy cafe with another woman, and that woman was engaged to someone else. My brain felt like popcorn in a hot pan, jumping everywhere. I could have cried. Instead, I made a bold plan. If my husband wanted secret drama, I would bring the full stage. I called the woman's fiancé and said, let's go get some coffee. The next hour became a mix of detective work, teamwork, and one giant surprise. Good plans need facts, so first I gathered proof. I opened my laptop, clicked on the shared calendar, and checked his location from our family tracking app. Kids today use the same tech to find lost phones. Grown-ups sometimes use it to find lost truth. The dot on the map blinked at the cafe like a tiny lighthouse saying, "Here lies trouble." Next, I learned about adrenaline, the body's go-fast potion. It makes hearts race when danger shows up. My pulse was thumping like a drum solo at a school band concert. Quick breaths pull in extra oxygen so muscles stay ready. Knowing this helped me stay cool. Science says naming a feeling makes it less scary. So I whispered, "Hello, adrenaline. Please help me think, not panic." I printed the calendar, snapped a screenshot of the location, and saved receipts from our bank app that showed two fancy coffees. Evidence matters because clear facts cut through messy arguments later. Think of it like a science fair. Show your experiment, list your data, then share results. Now I had my data. I searched social media and found the fiancé's profile. He loved hiking, pizza, and posting ring selfies. His phone number sat right in the bio because he sold custom furniture. I dialed. My voice trembled like a baby bird, but I kept it calm. When someone faces bad news, psychologists talk about the fight, flight, freeze choice. Fight means act. Flight means run. Freeze means pause. I chose fight, but the smart kind. No yelling, no drama, just teamwork. I explained the situation in clear steps, like reading ingredients on a cereal box. He listened, silent yet steady, then said he would meet me outside the cafe in 20 minutes. To lift the heavy mood, I imagined us as superheroes from a cartoon. Capes flowing, truth lasers ready. Humor is a mental umbrella during a storm. It keeps you from getting soaked in sadness. A study once showed that laughing releases endorphins. The brain's feel-good sparkles. Even smiling tricks the brain a little. So I grinned at my reflection, even though my teeth were shaking. I parked 2 blocks away because surprise needs secrecy. The fiancé arrived on a bright red bike, helmet shining like a cherry. We exchanged quick nods. No words, just mission mode. We peered through the big glass window. There sat my husband and his friend, leaning close, sharing whipped cream lattes. The cafe looked sweet, with pastel walls and tiny plants on every table, but it felt like stepping on a Lego in the dark. Unexpected pain in a cute place. I pulled out a notepad and drew a simple map. Door, counter, couple. Planning reduces chaos. In sports, coaches diagram plays before the whistle. We did the same. Entry path, greeting angle, exit route. Safety first. No shouting, no fighting, no broken mugs. We agreed on calm voices and straight facts. Think of it as a science presentation rather than a soap opera. A quick checklist formed in my head. Breathe deep. Keep shoulders low. Tense shoulders hint at anger. Speak slowly. Slow words signal control. With the plan locked, we walked inside. The doorbell chimed. Heads turned. My husband froze, spoon halfway to his mouth. The woman's eyes widened like saucers. The fiancé gestured to the empty chair. We sat. No one spoke, but the air buzzed louder than a beehive. Remember, no dialogue lines here, but picture simple word narration. I placed the printed calendar and phone screenshots on the table, side by side like puzzle pieces. The fiancé added a framed photo of their engagement. 4 people, 2 papers, one silent truth. Body language became the main language. My husband's shoulders sagged. The woman's hands flew to her face. The fiancé stared, steady as a mountain. Psychologists call this moment cognitive dissonance, when actions crash into beliefs and cause mental noise. You can almost see the thought bubbles pop. How do I fix this? I use the broken record trick in my heart. Stay on one message, truth and respect. Every time anger rose, I replayed that track. Anger can feel like holding a hot coal. You get burned more than your target. So I held steady. Finally, I slid a small note across the table. It listed 3 choices: honest talk, professional help, or separate paths. Simple, clear, just like traffic lights. Green, yellow, red. Decisions need clear signs. We left the cafe. Sunlight felt different, sharper yet lighter, like clouds had shifted. The fiancé and I shared a short walk to the parking lot. Cooperation with a stranger in a hard moment builds rapid trust, a social science concept called swift trust. Soldiers, firefighters, and even group project students know it well. Shared goals glue people fast. We swapped contact info for future updates, then went separate ways. I sat in my car, hands on the steering wheel, and let feelings flow like a fast-forward movie. Sadness, anger, relief, pride. Emotions are waves. If you surf them instead of fighting, you reach shore sooner. On the drive home, I made a playlist of upbeat songs. Music therapy research shows that catchy tunes regulate heart rate and lift mood. Even humming helps because vibration in the throat signals safety to the vagus nerve, the body's chill-out highway. I hummed like a bee with a secret melody. At home, I gathered my journal and listed facts again. Kids in science class learn to separate observations from opinions. An observation is, the glass is broken. An opinion is, someone was careless. This difference matters in hard talks because facts calm storms. We scheduled a counselor visit. Think of counselors as emotional coaches. Just as soccer coaches show players how to pass, counselors show families how to talk and listen. Research proves guided talk can lower stress hormones like cortisol. When cortisol drops, clear thought returns, like wiping fog from goggles in a pool. I also set personal self-care appointments. Not spa luxury, just real basics. 8 hours of sleep, balanced meals, movement breaks. Sleep scientists say rest is like a software update for the brain. It files memories, repairs tissues, and resets mood. Skipping sleep is like running a tablet on 1% battery. No thanks. Looking back, 3 big lessons stand out. Technology is a tool, not a villain. Family tracking apps, bank alerts, and screenshots do not break trust. People do. Tools only shine light. It is how you use them that counts. Planning beats panicking. Drawing that tiny cafe map and making a calm checklist turn chaos into a clear mission. Even astronauts rehearse every bolt twist before launch because the brain loves rehearsal. When real life hits, memory plays the rehearsal and says, "We got this." Kind courage matters. I could have stormed in like a tornado. Instead, I aim for a calm sunrise. Still strong, but gentle. Kindness does not mean weakness. It is controlled power. Think of water, soft enough to drink, strong enough to carve canyons. Humor also helped. Funny thoughts acted like lightning rods, pulling away wild energy. Next time life throws drama, picture a squirrel in a superhero cape. You might laugh, and that laugh might save your voice from screaming. Imagine your best friend borrows your favorite comic book and forgets to return it. You could shout and break the friendship, or you could calmly show a photo of the book that explain why you care and ask for it back. Same structure, evidence, calm talk, clear request. Conflict resolution skills grow with practice, just like video game levels. Another example, in team sports, when someone hogs the ball, the coach pauses the game, shows match footage, and sets new plays. Facts first, plans second, feelings third. People sometimes flip that order. Feelings first, facts last, and things crash like mismatched puzzle pieces. So keep the order straight, and the picture looks clear. Let's decode why the red bike and superhero capes helped. The human brain, especially in kids, loves bright images. Vivid pictures stick like stickers on a notebook. Humor plus color equals memory glue. Teachers use silly songs to teach planets. Comedians use jokes to discuss big issues. Your brain slides big lessons into long-term storage when wrapped in fun packaging. So next time you face a scary test, imagine the test questions wearing funny hats. It sounds odd, but research on memory palaces shows absurd images boost recall. Our cafe mission turned less scary when I pictured myself wearing detective goggles and Mission Impossible music played in my head. Try it. Your pulse slows, your grin grows, and your brain says, we can handle this. Let's sprinkle one last tech detail. Phone location works using GPS satellites. Your phone listens to at least 4 satellites. Each satellite sends a timestamp signal. The phone measures how long each signal takes, then uses math called trilateration to pin your spot on a map. Pretty neat, right? But remember, GPS can wobble up to several meters, so always double check before making big claims. Bank apps show card swipes because every purchase pings the card network, which logs the store, time, and amount. Think of it as leaving breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are not bad. They help you retrace steps. Problems only come when actions do not match promises. Honesty is the best privacy setting. So there you have it, a wild morning turned life lesson.